What up, fam? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to properly restring your nylon string guitar and how to tie it on the bridge correctly. Let's start. Number one, I like to use the D'Addario EJ45s. Just my preference. After you open up the pack, you'll notice that one end of the strings is a little bit looser than the other end. I like to use this end on the headstock, and I like to use the stiffer end on the bridge. Obviously, the first thing that you have to do is feed it in through the bridge, and what we're going to do is we're going to tie it on itself 2 different times so that it'll never ever have a problem with slipping off of the bridge. So what I do here is I make one big loop, and I tuck that into itself 2 times. If you've done that correctly, as soon as you start to release the string and kind of pull tension on it, it'll lock upon itself. Once you lock it down, it should look something like this, and it's not going anywhere. It's locked. An additional safety measure I like to do is once I make a double loop with this, I will feed the previous string from the previous line into the next string, as you'll see here in a moment. Once I have the next loop open, I'm going to feed that in. And it'll look something like this, and once I pull that in, it'll tie it down. Now I'm going to do that for all the rest of the strings. Now in terms of how I like to feed this in here down here, what I like to do is I like to make this as tight as I can. I put it in the first nut slot, and I pull this down, and I go to about the 3rd fret here, and I'll give it a little bit of slack, and I'll tune it around. Now once I have one full rotation, I will loosen this up, and I will take this loose end here, and I will feed it back into that loop so it locks upon itself. Once I do it, it'll look something like this. Now I will take this end here, and I will pull this tight. And when I do that, it's going to lock upon itself. Now you can see that that string is not going to go anywhere. It's absolutely locked in place. And I will just tune it up as I normally would. Here's another view so you can see how it's locked upon itself. Now I will just continue to tune it up as normal. One thing that's important to note is you always want to go in towards the middle of the headstock. So the string will always go inward, never on the outside. So always towards the middle. So again, as you can see, I feed every single string into the next, and down here before I cut the strings, this is what it should look like. Now as you get to the treble side, you'll have to notice that you're going to do everything the same, but you're going to string this the opposite way in the sense that this has to go inward from right to left, not left to right. One thing to note is on the B string and the high E, I do 3 wrapping.